yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked her, but you were too busy with internet porn. Lovely Elaine offered care and affection. You might have been the one she adored. Took you forever to get an erection, and when you looked up, she was out of the door. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight, and he promised it's just one last time. Jose Luis was a fella from Grindr, 'cause desperate times call for desperate needs. He only served as a painful reminder that you weren't designed for that kind of misdeed. Amelia kept you deep in the friend zone, pills and persuasion that earned you a date. But you know what happened with too many benzos? Offended and ended, you just masturbate. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's gonna hold you tight, and he promised it's just one last time. So when you're done bad and feeling dejected, all dressed up and sexed up with nowhere to go, there's always one name in your long list of exes that you can depend on and never say no. Everyone needs someone to rely on, a lover who cares when you're broken and small. One day you'll find the shoulder to cry on. Till that day comes, you know who to call. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but
Alright, everybody, this is MFG. Welcome to the IUF1 Tier 1 division here tonight, round 14 from Mexico City. And you can't see it yet, but it is pouring down rain here for qualifying. We saw rain last night in the Champions division for qualifying, but the race ended up being cloudy, and then the sun came out for the second half of the event, so we'll see what kind of race weather they get. But I don't see any possibility of a dry track at all at any time during this short 18-minute qualifying session here for the Tier 1 guys. Full field here tonight. Here in the IUF1, 20 drivers here tonight to start. See how qualifying does for everybody in the rain. See if it mixes the field up from the normal Tier 1 drivers that we normally see in the front of this field. You can follow the Tier 1 IUF1 standings at the bottom of your screen on the IUF1 ticker. Don't forget, here in the IUF1 we do take a 5-minute break between qualifying and the race. Also, as far as the point system, everybody in the IUF1 is available to score points as long as they complete 90% of the race. So keep that in mind here tonight. So we will see who is going to come out here tonight. I do not believe we need to show any tires. I think got a feeling we can all kind of see what is going on with qualifying. Somebody has just said it hell with qualifying. Gonna start in the back here. We now got an Alfa Romeo out. That is Stray Dude. Looks like one of the Mercedes is now heading out. Got some drivers coming out now. Right now it looks like Dre Dude in that Alfa Romeo is the first one on the racetrack. Kudo in the Mercedes. Finished P2 here yesterday in the Champions Division race. Our Champions Division is no assist. Everything is turned off, including racing line. That is on Monday nights. Kudo came in P2. Alan Toast in the Haas Rouge, your race winner last night. As far as Tier 1 and Tier 2, these drivers are allowed to use medium TC, ABS, and corner line only if they choose. So got a mixed batch of the assists being used here in this one and tomorrow night's Tier 2 race. So we'll see if Kudo can back up his podium finish from yesterday with another one here in Tier 1. SR William on the racetrack comes in here second in the standings. Points leader is Josh in the Haas. Looks like Dre Dude is going to be the first one to start a lap here. Take you around here. Oh no, and he got super loose getting on the gas. That is going to cost him a lot of time here. Let's take you on board here. Let's give you a lap here with Kudo coming out of the final corner. Now Kudo got to qualify in the rain yesterday, so he should have a little bit of maybe a small advantage from getting some time in yesterday under these same conditions in qualifying. Oh, you see him get way wide there. He saved it. Dre Dude sets the fastest lap here early, 132.3. Dante has decided to back out of qualifying here, so Dante will start also in the back with Sonora, as now MX in the Mercedes goes P1, 130.6. Good lap for him. Here comes Aladu. Now it's going to go P2 here. Warburg here reserving for Afro-Meta Night right now. His teammate is currently sitting third. Sir Williams now goes P1 with a 130.3. Here comes Warburg. Warburg's going to bounce up P3, 131.2. Right now, looking at our points leader here in Tier 1. Josh here in the Haas. It's gone purple here in Sector 2. See what Josh can do. He can see that Haas is sliding all around here. Right now, 130.3 is the time to beat. Got a Ferrari of Williams, but here comes Josh out of the final corner. And Josh jumped to the top, and he does, 129.8 for the Haas. So move the Haas to that P1 position. Dre D does improve on lap time, but stays P5 currently. Like we have another Mercedes. It's at Kudo trying to get a lap in. Here goes Kudo. Kudo is now going to go P1, 129.820 for the Mercedes driver. So Kudo currently is your fastest. Lucky has bounced up to P7 in that McLaren. See if we can find somebody else. Miramar coming out in the Red Bull reserving tonight. We'll see what he can do. Here he comes. 131.2 is going to go P7 here. Leo Hamilton in. Lucius has now put his Alpine up to P3, and Lucius. So you got Lucci and Lucius, the brothers, currently sitting 3rd and 7th, respectively, for Team Alpine. As you're now looking at Hamilton in his McLaren. Right now, 129.820 is the current time to beat here. As we are coming close to that 11-minute mark remaining here in qualifying. Now Hamilton's teammate Lucky currently in that 10th position. Rockman has retired from the session. Here comes Hamilton. He is going to cross the stripe here, and he is going to go P5, 130.499. Warburg on another lap here. See if he can improve. Right now sitting at 130.6. Currently in that 6th position. Just a couple tenths in front of his teammate. Warburg has called it. He's coming into the pits. All these drivers coming in here. Lucky on the track. Lucky gone purple through Sector 2 here. Currently at 131.5. We'll see here how Lucky does here on his 2nd attempt. Now just hitting the 10-minute mark remaining here in qualifying. Here comes Lucky out of the final corner. And Lucky is Lucky. 130.309 is going to put him into that top 5. Currently in that 4th position. So a good lap here. Josh back on track. Looks like he is trying to save some battery here. So he might be just recharging. Getting some heat in the tires here. Let's see if we can actually find somebody on a lap. Gary on an out lap here. Give you a ride with Gary here. Gary now starts his first attempt here. Let's give you a ride on board here with the Ferrari driver and see what he can do. Here comes Gary across the line, and Gary is going to go P1, 129.024 for Gary. Great lap by Gary. And now Josh has gone back to the top, 128.200 for the Haas driver. Kudo on an out lap. As you can see his teammate there as he goes by Lermar. Coming down to 7 minutes remaining here in qualifying. And all of a sudden, Kudo has gone from P1 to P4 as now Black Spartan has gone all the way up to P3 in that Red Bull at a 129.1. So here comes Kudo. Can Kudo get that first starting position back, or at least get himself on that front row? Rain still coming down here in Mexico City. Josh has now even improved faster. 127.773 for the Haas driver, as Sir Williams has bounced himself up into that P2 position. 128.2 for the Ferrari. Lucci third at a 128.7. Gary now down to P4. Black Spartan Miramar up to P6. Kudo now finds himself in P7 here. So just a couple minutes ago, Kudo was sitting P1. He has fallen all the way down to P7 here in qualifying. Let's see. Can the Mercedes driver improve here as he comes out of the final corner? He does. He is going to bounce all the way up to P3. 128.357. Times definitely starting to pick up now. Wahlberg has now squeezed himself into that top 6 at a 128.8. We had just talked about Gary going to P1. Now Gary finds himself all the way down in P7. Black Spartan, he bounced up to his highest third, is now back to 8th. Miramar on the racetrack here. Can he improve? 129.3 is his best lap here. He comes out of the final corner. He does. Now he moves up to P8, 129.1. As now Lucha's in that Alpine, 127.782 has gone to P2. And his teammate has gone P4, so whoa, these times are definitely starting to pick up now. Leaderboard seems to be changing all the time. Let's see if we can find somebody on a lap here. Got lucky over there. Here goes Drady, he's invalidated here. Fitz has yet to place a lap. Let's take a look here at Fitzy and his Williams. Monte Rockman, either one are going to get laps in here and qualify, so they will be starting 19th and 20th respectively here tonight. But here comes Fitz. Trying to get his first lap. And now Kudo has gone P1. 127.711 is now the new time to beat. Where can Fitzy gets to? Fitzy gonna go P12. 129.5. His teammate Emod has popped himself into that top 6 at a 128.4. Leo coming out the final corner. Can Leo pick up the pace? He does. Back up to P7 for Leo. His teammate now bounces into the top 10 as Lucky just squeezes now into the top 10, currently in 10th at a 129.098, as we are now coming down to just 3 minutes remaining here in qualifying. Elmer currently right now 132.9. To see what kind of rain weather we get. Josh back out now, cuts through the grass here. Josh on his outlap here. Right now you got a 711 to a 733 to a 782. Your top 3 that close here in the rain. Ooh, as you saw the Haas get Woodward there, trying to get some heat in these tires as we are getting late in qualifying here. Not sure with the lap times these guys are running. If he's going to get back to the start finish line and be able to get 2 laps in, going to have to save the battery here. Right now, Josh currently in that 2nd position here. Got some drivers starting to come out. Dre Dude has now helped up to 4th in that Alfa Romeo, 128.128. So you got a 128.128 for Alfa Romeo. That could be a good lottery number for those of y'all that play the lottery. 128. Here comes Josh to start what should be his final attempt here. Can Josh regain that number 1 position? Kudo still in the pit, so he is not going to improve. So 127.711 is the time Kudo will sit here today. So there's enough time to come out of pit road right now and get around the racetrack. It doesn't seem to be, as Kudo looks like he just left pit road. Josh doesn't have to pick up a lot. 6/100ths of a second is all he needs to gain here if he wants to get that pole position back. There you go, on board now with Lucci. You saw during the commercial break there, Emod went to the top of the leaderboard for about 40 seconds before Josh laid down a tremendous lap to go P1, and now Williams has bounced up to P2. Lucius now up to P3. Times are changing. Emod 4th. Lucius is now 2nd. Lucci is 6th. Black Spartan is done. Lucky looks like he is done. Kudo is going to fall all the way down to P9. How impressive has the last bit of qualifying been. Kudo, who just a second ago was on the pole, and now 126.1. Josh has even gone faster here on the final run of the day. Elmer is done, so everybody's pretty much done here, so this is going to be your lineup for tonight's. Ooh, and now Josh has crashed in qualifying. Luckily he does not won't be sent to the back of the field for going to a backup car. So Lucius at the end of qualifying bounces up to P2. Very entertaining qualifying session here in Mexico in the rain. Give you a rundown screenshot for the powers to be. Josh is P1, Lucius second, Williams third, Emod fourth, Gary now 5, Lucy is 6, Black Spartan 7th, Lucky 8, Kudo 9th, and Miramar is going to round out your top 10 here tonight. Dre Dude 11th, Alameda here in 12th, Hamilton 13th, Warburg 14th, Fitz is 15th, D-Max is going to start 16th here, Elmer 17th, Sonia 18th, Dante is going to roll off 19th, and Rockman is going to round out the 20 car field here tonight for the IUF1. Don't forget, we take a 5-minute break, so we will be right back here in 5 minutes for the start of the Tier 1 Mexican Grand Prix. Thank you, everybody.
Was a yoga instructor, supple and sweet with impeccable form. You tell yourself that you could have fucked her, but you were too busy with internet porn. Lovely Elaine offered care and affection. You might have been the one she adored. Took you forever to get an erection. She was out of the door. Don't despair, sweet child. And the night queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but the night queen's gonna hold you tight, and you promise it's just one last time. Jose Luis was a fella from Grindr, 'cause desperate times call for desperate needs. He only served as a painful reminder that you weren't designed for that kind of misdeed. Amelia kept you deep in the friend zone. Pills and persuasion that earned you a date. But you know what happened with too many benzos. Offended and ended, you just masturbate. So when you're down bad and feeling dejected, all dressed up and sexed up with nowhere to go, there's always one name in your long list of exes that you can depend on and never say no. Everyone needs someone to rely on, a lover who cares when you're broken and small. One day you'll find the shoulder to cry on. Till that day comes, you know who to call. Don't despair, sweet child. Your midnight queen's gonna make everything alright. You may do the walk of shame come morning light, but your midnight queen's here to hold you
And we are off. Everything is behind it. Looks like Josh is your race leader. Sunny day here in Mexico. Oh, safety car came out right away. Hopefully no one was affected and we will not have to do a lobby restart. This does happen sometimes. Make sure it looks like everybody in on this sunny afternoon here in Mexico City. Game glitch, as the safety car does got a habit of coming out right away for some reason. So while we have a moment under the safety car, let's give a rundown of the starting lineup. On pole in the Haas, it's going to be Josh Lucy. It's going to start P2 here tonight. Williams going to roll off third. Emad fourth. Gary 5th, Lucy 6th, Black Spartan 7th, Lucky 8th, Kudo 9th, and Miramar in that Red Bull is going to start P10 here tonight. Dre Dude is going to start the second half of the field here in 11th, Elmido in that Aston Martin 12th. Hamilton's going to roll off 13th here tonight, followed by Warburg, Fitz, and DMX. It's going to go 16th, Elmer 17th, Sonora here 18th, Dante 19th, and Rockman is going to run out the field. As we are starting tonight's event with a safety car, not due to any drivers, it's just a game glitch. Have a couple laps of this as usual. Usually that's what happens. We get a couple laps of the safety car. Looks like the safety car is going to be in this time. You're under control of your race leader.
What does that mean for today's result? Well, absolutely nothing. While F1 Felicity has the following in Mexico, one of the most popular sports in Mexico. It's well worth getting yourself an event during your stay in Mexico.
Coming around the final corner here. Josh has taken off. Lucius here right behind him. Williams here in third. Gary now up to fourth. He's gotten around Emod. Emod is now following into turn one here. Williams trying to make a move on the Alpine. Could not quite get her done. Now he is going to get it done. He is inside the Alpine. Williams is going to go up to P2 here. Lucius is going to fight him back here on the inside, side by side for second. Nice racing here for P2. Williams and Lucy going at it here. He gets single file. Williams gets the spot. Gary now in fourth. Emod fifth. Going through the S's. And a good start here to this one.
It's the highest circuit on the calendar.
Vito trying to work himself up. He's making a move now on Dre Dude. Is he going to get the spot? It's for eighth. Oh, contact between the Alfa Romeo and the Mercedes, but they continue to go. Get it sorted out. Back up front here. Lucius still trying to get around Williams here. Got the two McLarens now, 10th and 11th. Back, you got Warburg here. Sonner trying to make the move. Can't quite get it done. Trying to fall back in line. This is a battle for P12. Josh sets fastest lap here early. Middle back here is 16th. Elmer now 17th. Rockman just gained a spot. He is up to 18th here. Miramar here in 19th. Now on board with Lucius, who has Gary tucked up right behind him, followed closely by Emod. Emod cut the corner. Emod missed the corner there. Easy to do. Get into the S's. Gets her back in line. Now Emod trying to make the move on Gary. This is a battle for P4. Gary gets under brakes. Emod behind him. Gary's going to hold him off for the time being. Further back now, Lucci trying to go around the outside of Iman. He took a peek inside, then went outside, couldn't quite get her done. It's going to fall back in line here. What a battle we got on board here now with the Williams of Iman. Looking back, it's Lucius and Black Spartan. Gary takes a peek, but can't quite do anything there with Lucius. And now Lucius has gotten it on the outside of Iman. Side by side they go. Nice racing here. This is 5th and 6. Side by side they go. Good hard racing here. Oh, a little bump there. Got bumped off track. Side by side. Oh no, and some damage. I saw a wing flopping around. Couldn't quite tell what happened, but Emot and Alpine definitely came together. Now Lucci finds himself all the way back here in 18th. Lucci gets back up around. Emot has retired from the session after that contact. A couple drivers coming in to get some wing repair. Oh, and now we have a full course safety car out, first of the day. Here on lap number 7. Race leader into the pits now. Dre Dude stays out. He is going to take the lead here at this event. So Dre Dude is going to become the second leader of the event. Lucky also stayed out. Let's see how the running order plays out here. I know a couple of drivers had some 5-second penalties if they had to serve. Nice to see him get it served this early and get them off of their record. Miramar now up to P3 as he stayed out, so Josh going to come out here P4, first of the guys to stop to get new tires. Elmer's going 5th here. Williams now 6th. Rockman up to 7th here. Lucius, Gary, and Black Spartan are going to run at your top 10. We'll have to see if a couple of these guys. What's up, Miramar? Miramar on 1 lap pressure tires. He stopped on the first glitch safety car to start the session. Kudos on our Williams. I have to see if some of the guys who did not pit on that particular first lap, if they decide to come in this lap. If they were already in the back of the field, they might wait an extra lap to have just that much fresher tires. We'll have to see if this brings anybody down pit road. It's like one of the, like Elmer is now going to make his stop, so he'll have 1 lap fresher tires than everybody. He's going to go to a set of hearts here. I would think for track position, he is going to try to stretch these cards about 26 laps. He how the rest of this event goes here. We are now on lap 9. Few of the drivers who started on the hard tires are gonna stay out a little longer. Mediums definitely cannot go from here, so they are going to try to gain some track position here. Stay out a little longer and make their stops a little later here if we do not get another safety car. Safety car is going to be in this time, so Dre Dude is our second leader of the day. Going to restart here P1, followed by Lucky, Miramar, and Josh. Williams going to start P5, so that's going to be your top 5 here on the restart. As you can see, the whole field coming through the stadium section. Here we go. Ray Dude has taken off. Here comes Josh in second. Miramar with a good run here. Top 3 have kind of gotten away. Good start. Miramar now looking inside Lucky. Is he going to get the job done? No, he's not. Lucky's going to hold that spot for the time being. Going to give Dre Dude a little space, but here comes Josh on them new tires. Him and Williams is coming now. Look at this jumbo of cars here from 6 on back. Brockman on the motor tires trying to hold some people off. Back Spartan goes super wide. Misses the corner. So easy to miss that first part of the S's. Spartan went way wide. Lost a couple positions, and now Warburg looking to make the move here. Look, these cars are all jumping up here as they come into the stadium section. Warburg looks like he is going to get the move done, and he does. Warburg with them soft tires takes advantage of it. Back up front, Josh is now guiding up to second. He is now looking for the race lead. Here he goes. He is going to go to the inside of Dre Dude. Give the Haas the lead back. So move Josh up to P1. Dre Dude now in P2. Dre Dude's going to try to fight him back. Don't know how much he has for the Haas. Dre Dude now going to go to the outside. Josh gets on the tires hard. Car racing here. Great job there by these 3. Josh now starting to ease away. Williams now losing a lot of time to your race leader as he has yet to be able to get around these 2 drivers on the older tires. Lucius in 5th. Miramar good holding on to that 6th position. Gary now 7th. Sarnara has worked himself up to P8. Kudo currently in that 9th position now. Warburg rounds out your top 10. Back Spartan here in 11th. Lucius, Rockman, Amita, Hamilton, DeMex, Elmer, and Fitz. Josh has set fastest left and he is starting to pull away. Williams is the guy trying to get around, but there goes Lucky. Lucky is going to make a move on Dre Dude. On board here with the Ferrari driver. Williams is going to have to let these 2 kind of settle out before he can find somewhere to go. Alfa Romeo doing a good job of holding him off. Here comes Sir Williams. He is going to try to get to the outside. Here he goes. Williams gets the job done. Good move there as he gets around lucky. And Adam McLaren got a little wide there. That's going to let Lucius and that Alpine get inside. Move Lucius up now to that 4th position. As here, Williams sets his sights on Dre Dude. Oh, we've got a Mercedes around in the back. Looks like that's DMXU. Gets her going again. He has retired from the session. 3rd driver out.
Every year on the 1st and 2nd of November, we celebrate the Day of Destruction, Día de los Muertos. Unlike most cultures,
Bachman puts up a penalty here. This battle for P2 has just been a great battle. Williams has it. Lucius now up to 3rd as these two have both gotten around Dre Dude, but now they find themselves 5.5 seconds behind Josh. Josh got through the traffic better than everybody and has now pulled away. Williams here in 2nd now. Lucius 3rd. Dre Dude now 4th. Nara's worked himself up now to P5 and now he sets his sights on Dre Dude on them older tires. Nara now makes his move around Dre Dude. Dre Dude has done a pretty good job of holding his own up there. Still in that top 5 with them older tires. But now Gary sets his sights on him. Can't quite get her done. Dre Dude closes that door. Udo here now trying to work himself up through the field. So the top 4 are all guys who pitted under that last safety car have got themselves around Dre Dude. Gary still can't get the move done. Dre Dude now finds himself 2 seconds off of Sayonara, so he is out of DRS, so this should really open the door here for Gary and Kudo with DRS here to make this move. Gary is already going for it. Gary has gotten past. Now here comes Kudo with DRS. But Alfa Romeo holding strong. Oh, a big bump there. Kudo got into the back. Got to see if the Mercedes got any damage. Saw the small little bump. As now he is looking inside of the Alfa Romeo. Here they go, side by side. He gets her done. Those in there. Dre Dude's going to fight him back. What a battle here. Dre Dude falls back in line behind the Mercedes. Now has his teammate tucked up right behind him. Dre Dude really starting to suffer on them older tires here. Looks like Leo Hamilton has retired on pit road. Kudo coming into the pits now. Gotta wonder if that Mercedes got some damage when he ran into the back there of Dre Dude. Lucius gets around both of them. Now Dre Dude's gonna try to fight him back. Puts to the inside, Lucius goes wide. Side by side they go. Nice little battle here. Lucci's gonna hold the spot at the moment. Warburg still trying to find a way around his teammate. Warburg gets the job done. Now he falls back in line. So now the two drivers that stayed out under that last safety car and were your leaders now find themselves 8th and 9th. Top 7 drivers now all on the fresher tires. Dre Dude now gets back around his teammate with DRS to move Dre Dude now back to that 7th position. Further up, Sayonara has now caught Williams here. This is a battle for P3. Lucius has gotten up to P2 but finds himself 8.5 seconds behind your race leader, but this is the battle for 3rd. Out of the final corner onto that long front straightaway here. Williams is just inside a DRS range of the Alpine here, so that's going to help him hold that position. Here comes Sayonara. Going to go to the inside here. Give the spot to the AlphaTauri. Move Sayonara up to P3. That's going to move Williams down to 4th. Gary now in 5th. As the front of the field is starting to get a little settled. Closest battle now back here, P6. Lucci holding off Warburg now. Warburg here in P7, but he is on 10 lap softs. You gotta wonder how much further he can go on them softs. Finds himself P7 currently. Dre Dude in that 8th position. Lucky now 9th. Miramara, good run. He is sitting here in P10. Elmer, great runs, worked himself up to P11 here. Kudo Mercedes is really struggling here today. This Kudo not having the day he had yesterday. Currently, as we are halfway through this event, finds himself right now currently sitting 12th. Bachmann still going on 17 lap old hards here. I don't wonder how far he is going to go. He is right now 13th. Odemo here in 14th. Fitz been a struggle here all day for the Williams driver. Finds himself currently 15th, and Black Spartan right now in 16th. Don't forget, everybody in IUF1 scores points as long as you complete 90% of the race. So right now, the worst you can finish here is 16th, which I do believe is 5 points, I think. So that's 5 points for yourself and your team. We are just past the halfway point here in Mexico. as we are now completing lap number 19, starting lap 20 here. We'll have to see when these guys start making stops. I would expect Wahlberg to be the first of the bunch in, as he is currently right now in that 7th position, but he is on 11 lap old cards. Nora has worked himself now up to P2 as he has gotten around the Alpine. Nora, he started way in the back, now has worked himself all the way up to P2. Now we see if there's anything he can do with Josh. Right now 8.9 seconds is the gap once he moved into P2, so we'll have to keep an eye on the clock, see if that starts to come down some. We watch and see how these guys are going to go, what the pit strategy is going to be. Rockman in the house has picked up a speeding penalty as he makes his stop on them 19 lap old herds. Going to fall back to that 16th position currently. Nora pulling away here from Lucius in third. Here's William Gary. Go back here to Warburg as now Lucci has gotten around Dre Dude and now sets his sights on Warburg. But expect Warburg to come in here in the next couple laps, I believe, being on them softs to go to a set of mediums here. Some guys are making stops, Dre Dude and Lucky both coming in. Battle for P6s. Lucci looks to the inside here. He gets the job done. Nice pass there by the Alpine. As Gary Warburg really now has to be struggling mightily on 13 lap old soft tires here. Them tires really got to be starting to give up now, as Lucci's now got a round. Now the question is, when does Warburg try to pit? He could come in now and wouldn't, he would probably fall down to that 12th position maybe. Somewhere around there, 11th, 12th. Before the rest of them make, but Williams now brings his Ferrari in. And here comes Warburg to get off of them soft tires. So now the pit cycle is really starting to open. Williams first of the front runners to make his stop here on lap 22. Adamo has had issues in his Aston Martin and he is retired from today's event. There's 5 drivers out of today's event here. That is going to move Rockman up a spot. Rockman now a lap down in that 15th position. Once Sonora got up to P2, that lead has kind of leveled off right around that 8.8, 8.9 second gap. Lucius has fallen out of DRS range. Gary now back here in P4, followed by Lucci, Miramar, Williams right now. P7, he's the top of the guys who just made stops. And now the first of the 2 Alpines have come down pit road. So Lucci is now on pit road. Lucius is still on the racetrack here. Ray Dude now sets fastest lap on them brand new soft tires as he's moved up to P8 here. Warburg now ninth has gotten around Lucky. And now Lucky looking to get the spot back here down the front straightaway, and he is. Moved that McLaren up a spot, so Lucky now P9. We are on lap 23 of 36 here. This is 9th and 10th right here on your screen. Now Lucius, the second of the two Alpines, brings his Alpine down the pit road. Lucci comes off pit road back in P11 here, so we'll have to see where Lucius falls in line. He is going to come out. Looks like he is going to come out right behind Williams here, and in between Williams and Miramar, so he's going to come out in P5. Good stop there. About the Alpine, it's going to come out here in 5th. Miramar, Kudo now in P7. Ray Dude here in 8th. Lucky 9th, Warburg 10th. Front two still separated by right about that 8.8 second gap. Kind of maintained since Sayonara got himself up into P2.
Making it the highest circuit on the calendar. Air density here has massive impact on the car's aerodynamic and engine performance.
Gary now makes his stop. He comes out. Elmer's picked up a penalty. Gary is going to come out right now in that 11th position. Warburg has still not found a way around Lucky. He was caught Kudo. Brady has gotten around Kudo and moved himself up to P6. Right now is your race leader. Josh crosses the line. It's going to be 11 laps remaining here. Sayonara here in second. Williams has already made his stop. He is currently in that 3rd position. Got Lucci all over the back of him. This is a battle for P3. Kudo has picked up a penalty. What has been a real struggle today. Lucci comes up behind the Ferrari. He's going to go to the outside of him, up here into turn 1. Lucci is going to gain the spots and move Lucci is up to 3rd. Williams now down to 4th, but the battle is right here for 5th. Look at all these cars here. This is 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. All the way back to 12th here. And this goggle of cars. Brady leads this pack, is starting to pull away on them soft tires, but Lucky here in 6th now. Warburg 7th, Kudo, and then Lucci and Gary, who just made a stop. Nice little battle here with all these. Warburg now trying to get that 6th position here from the McLaren. Going to be 10 laps remaining now, as Josh has crossed the start finish line, so just 10 to go here. Had one full course safety car and one virtual safety car. In a race that has gone by pretty quick like. All that can change in an instant. Lucius now in that third position, sets fastest lap. Now give that fastest lap to Gary. And that Ferrari. Back in that 10th position here. Kudo now 9th. Lucius here in 8th, Lucky 7th, and Wahlberg here in 6th. As Stray Dude has pulled away from this jumble of cars now. Stray Dude has got himself 2 seconds ahead of all of this. This is 6th through 10th, all right here on your screen. I wonder now, when are the race leaders going to make their stop? He is going to be the first to make their stop, and that is going to be Sonora. It's going to make his stop now. Gotta believe with everybody else making their stops, that will probably bring our race leader in the next lap or two. So now it's going to come out in P4. He should come out ahead of this group here. You see him at the very top of your screen. You saw a quick shot of him. So he is going to come out in front of this field as he is now heading into turn 1. Stray Dude now. Wahlberg. But Wahlberg has now cut back into Stray Dude's lead now. It's only about a second behind now. Make it Lucky in that position. It's Lucky up to 6. He's cutting around Wahlberg. But here comes Wahlberg. He's going to fight him right back. Oh, we got a, looks like the Haas. Rockman is around, but he gets going again in Sector 2. Might have been just getting out of the way of the faster cars as he is a lap down. As we are still watching this battle from 6 on back. Oh, and Rockman has retired. Oh, and we got a full core safety car right when Josh was entering pit lane. That is going to slow the field down. But that is going to bunch the field back up here with under 10 to go. Now we got to see how the pit cycle is going to work itself out. So we are going to have a shootout here at the end. Gary stays out, works himself now up to that P2 position on this restart. Gary on just a few older lap tires here, but he is staying out. Try to gain that track position late in this event. He was running P10 before the safety car come out. Now he is going to restart here in second. 6 drivers out of this event. Right now, worst you can finish is P14. Make sure everybody has made their stops, and we'll give you a full field rundown as we are getting late in this event. I think some of these drivers will make late stops. I think they were staying on a racetrack to make sure to gain enough time not to go a lap down making their stops. But now Black Spartan's still on the racetrack with 20 lap old hard, so you gotta expect maybe he since he was already in the back, is going to wait long as possible before he throws his set of soft tires on to have the best available tires he can for this restart.
providing most of the entertainment when making its way to its pack.
So right now, the Williams Fitz is the only car one lap down. Gotta wonder if Josh will let him get his lap back. If Josh leaves the racetrack, then Fitz would be able to drive by him and get the lap back. But Fitz can only do that if Josh goes off course. Safety car is going to be out at least one more lap, as we still got a couple guys who have to catch the back of the field. Fitz now makes his stop. Give you a quick rundown here. Josh is your race leader. Gary's going to restart here in second. Lucius third. Williams here in fourth. Sayonara fifth. Dre Dude 6th. Lucky 7th. Lucci in that 8th position. Kudo's 9th. And Warburg's going to restart 10th. Miramar is going to restart here in P11. Elmer here in 12th. Black Spartan 13th. And Fitz here in 14th. 6 cars out of the event: Rockman, Almeida, Hamilton, Demex, Emad, and Dante. Going to be 5 laps remaining when we get back to the stripe here. No word yet on if the safety car is coming in, and it is safety car in this time, so we are going to get the green flag here, going to get back to racing. 5 laps remaining here in Mexico. See what's going to happen as you see all these cars starting to come into the stadium section here. Gary's slowing the field up. Josh can take off whenever he wants, and it looks like he is starting to take off now. And here he comes, and Josh got a pretty good jump here. Is it a big enough jump to hold off Gary going into turn 1? Gotta believe Josh is using some battery, which he is, to hold that gap. It is 7/10 of a second here. Gary is not going to be close enough to fight him into turn 1. Lucius is going to try to go around the outside of Gary. He's going to get the job done. Gary's going to fight him back. Oh, they slight contact. They get going. The Alpine is going to work himself through. He does move Lucius up to P2. Now Williams is coming through. He's going to go to the outside of the Alpine. Nice battle here for P2. Look at this racing for P2 back. This is just letting Josh slip away. Sayonara gets himself back into it. He's here in 4th. Battle for 2nd. Williams wins the fight here through all the slower corners. So move the Ferrari up to 2nd. Lucius now 3rd. Sayonara here in 4th. Dre Dude 5th. Now, through the stadium section. It's going to be 4 laps remaining when they get back around. Gary really struggling on them older soft tires. He is now falling back to P8. Now he's got Kudo to his inside. Kudo trying to make a move on Lucci. 7th, 8th, and 9th right here. Nice little battle here. Kudo drives her in deep. Gets here, but Lucci's got him on the inside. Here comes Kudo side by side. Lucci goes a little wide. Just a slight contact there. Move Kudo up a spot. Now it's going to let Gary now to the outside of Lucci. Now Lucci's going to throw it in deep here. Can he get done? Because Oda Kerr can't quite do it. Give the Mercedes the spot. Nice battle here. Good racing going on here. As they get single file, let's take you back up front. Battle for second is heating up as Sayonara has caught the back of Williams in their Ferrari. Going to be just 3 laps remaining when they get back to the straight. Williams doing a good job here, holding off the AlphaTauri here. Josh now out to a 4.5 second lead. There's going to be 2 laps remaining when they get back to the stripe here. DRS now for the AlphaTauri. Can you get the job done? Here he comes. He is going to make the move. Not much the Ferrari can do. Sayonara move the AlphaTauri up to P2. Williams now back to third. He's got Luchas all over the back of him. Lucky here in 5th, gotten around Dre Dude now. Dre Dude in 6th, Kudo up to 7th. Lucius, Warburg, Black Spark, Gary has fallen out of the top 10 on them older soft tires. Gary restarted in 2nd, has now fallen back to 11th, and he's got Miramar over the back of him now. Elmer in 5th, so right now all 14 drivers here will score points regardless of what happens here in the last lap and a quarter. Coming to the white flag, 1 lap to go here in Mexico, and Josh is your race leader by 4.5 seconds. Sayonara is going to cross the line here in 2nd. Williams now in 3rd, trying to hold off Luchas for that final podium position. And here comes the Alpine. Move the Alpine up to that final podium position here on the final lap. Gray Dude has gotten around Lucky for 5th. Lucky 6th now. Kudo. Nice battle here. Kudo now around the outside of the McLaren. Moved Kudo up to 6th. Late charge here by the Mercedes, who struggled for the majority of this event. Now finds himself up in P6 looking for a top 5. Lucky, knowing both these drivers ahead of him have penalties, might have just backed off so nothing happened, knowing he can get them positions back here once they get back around the line. As we take you back up the stadium section for the last time, you can hear the fireworks going off out of the final corner. And Josh is going to give Haas their second victory of the week here in Mexico. Last night it was Toast. Tonight it's Josh. Haas is 2 for 2 in Mexico this week. And here comes Sayonara. The Alpine crashes on the last lap. That is going to move everybody up. Luch's crash coming out the last corner. Nora gets your driver of the day. There goes your podium. Josh is your race winner. Sayonara is going to finish P2. Sir Williams third. As you can see the Haas team celebrating. Josh is your race winner. Sayonara is going to finish P2. Williams third. Lucky fourth. Lucci here in fifth. Kudos come home sixth. Warburg seventh. Dre Dude eighth. Gary 9th, Black Spartans coming in at the top 10. Miramar 11th, Elmer 12th, Luchas 13th, and Fitz 14th. Your top 14 drivers here tonight will score points. Rockman 15th, Almeida, Hamilton, Demex, Amod, and Dante did not complete the event and will not score any points here tonight. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in here tonight to the IUF1 brought to you by AXCEL Sports. For all your motorsports wear needs, visit excelsports.com and please follow the official band of the IUF1 Solfang. Go to Facebook at Solfang as their first album has been completed and it is now out, I do believe. So go check that out. Once again, I am IUF1MFG. Thanks again for watching IUF1. And don't forget, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, Tier 2 will round out the IUF1 week here in Mexico. So congratulations, Team Haas, who won the championship division race last night with Toast. Tonight they win it with Josh. Can Haas sweep the week here in Mexico? Tune in at 7 o'clock tomorrow night to find out. Thanks, everybody. Stay safe and be well. We'll see you tomorrow night.